Good morning. Well, you might be watching this at night, I don't know, but welcome back, I guess. We're gonna do some stuff. I say we because I loaded.
Morning.
If y'all watched TX2K, then you'll recognize that guy. And then there's gonna be somebody back there later today, but standard procedure. Women are not ready to leave when it's time to leave. My woman, sorry. YouTube world. Anyway, we're going to get some stuff. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. We're gonna get a road trip out of it. So, dive into time lapse, a road trip now. Forgive me, I'm filming while I shouldn't be. But there's something back there. I don't want to do too much of it, but I'll introduce my new toy that my wife really thrilled about once we get to a stopping destination. But we picked it up. I didn't want to film while we're at this guy's house, but we went all the way to Oklahoma, Stillwater to be exact, freaking 4 hours from the house. Now we got a new project. I would show you Noah's face, but then I would spin and then you would see more of what I got on the trailer. So you'll just have to wait. But I can tell you right now, he's just as thrilled to be watching from a third-party standpoint and seeing me get in trouble. See you guys, hopefully here in a little bit, God willing. Please pray for me. We got pulled over. I got. Okay, so I didn't want to put that officer's business all out there, but I got off with a warning. So shout out to the Kearney Police Department. Thank you so much. You good? Yeah, you okay? No. Still not my friend. So, all right, back to safe travels. I hope. Good Lord willing. Okay, after several hours driving round and round. We got dinner, and we also stopped and dropped the vehicle off and everything else. So I'm picking up at the house because it was dark, so I couldn't do a closeout yet. But anyway, the wife has the kids outside. They're playing with the new bubble machine, and now that she has a Whataburger, she's not as upset. I mean, she's still pretty upset about this thing. But little Whataburger fixed it right up. So shout out to Whataburger for making my life just a little bit easier. But I'm gonna try to pick up tomorrow during an eclipse and see what I can figure out and give a full walk around then maybe. So see you when I see him. Oh yeah, I had to wear the appropriate shirt today. Without further ado, right? Ba-bam! Yeah, so she's a bit rough, but don't worry about that. The hood is definitely dented up, and there's an orange strap over on the other side of this spare tire that holds that down. And obviously we don't have fenders or headlights. But we do have headlights, for those of you eagle eyes. Yeah, that's gonna have to change. I'm gonna try to see if I can't pull these out to try to get the headlights back in there. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'll tell you the story real quick. The story is, the guy I got this from was, for legal terms, let's just say back roading, you know, late hours. We'll just leave it at that. And I actually ended up hitting this into a culvert, is what I was told. But, you know, I don't know, how true it is, whatever, but the front end is definitely damaged. I got to try to pull these back out. It's just going to need a new hood. There's no windshield. The camber is like that. So there's gonna be some stuff to try to figure out there. And like I said, I'm just taking you through the negatives right now. This window is busted out. It is no longer in there. This window, this door don't even open unless you go to the inside handle. There we go. And this window, it doesn't work either. It is also no longer there. So, but being as I got the doors open, why don't I go ahead and show you, man? But look, dude. I mean, looky. 4-seater. This is a non-sunroof model. You know, got a little room back there. Dude, she is a stick shift and all-time four-wheel drive with diff lock. All in all, this is a side-by-side. But yeah, he was using it after it got wrecked. He was using it as a toy. I picked this up, obviously, as you guys saw in Oklahoma, so that's with all the red dirt. But I mean, she's bashed up. This thing is not going to be, I'm not planning on having this as some show rig, clearly. Start to try to get back off-roading, dude. And she'll do that. She does drive. I drove it down the road. It looks to be driving fine. I checked the fluids. Unless he just changed everything, the fluids look good. I'll just leave it at that. He was really concerned about how badass this exhaust was. Personally, I could care less, but so yeah, don't worry. I had this door open earlier, so it does have a little jog on it, but like I said, man, we can load up 4 people, you know, the 2 kids, me and the old lady, and we can go do some as the cool kids call it, wheeling, you know, get into this side of the off-road deal. I've got, for those of you who don't know, I was on the old channel, TXMD original, with my best mates, Alan and Aaron. In this channel, I've decided to go solo just because a little different content, but at the same time, it's kind of the same. But anyway, if you check that channel out, a lot of side-by-side stuff like that, and I have a little history on me, a little background. I've got years and years of off-road experience with 4-wheelers and side-by-sides and stuff of that nature. And I've been to Jamboree one time, and I told myself after I went the first time, I was like, dude, I got to get me a rig. I got to get me something I can bring out here, and I finally have. So I'm super ecstatic about this thing. Like, you guys really don't even understand how excited I am, even with all the flaws this thing has and the onion I'm about to get into with all the different layers of probably issues. But I'm still down. I picked it up for under a G, and it's all-wheel drive, 5-speed with a diff lock. And I'm telling you, man, for an off-road toy, I think she's got potential. But yeah, this is it. I finally showed you guys. I'm sure y'all saw bits and pieces of it when I was flipping the camera on you when we got pulled over. Hey, shout out to that cop, by the way. Let us go with a warning. That was a huge lifesaver because I was already dealing with a pissed off old lady behind me. So that would have been the little cherry on top had I got popped. But shout out to you, officer. Thank you if you see this, which I doubt. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was talking about, man. This is just, I'm sure y'all saw it, but here she is, man. The full walk around. All I said, all the doors open. This one's a little jarry. She's obviously beat up in places. This was a toy, like I said. And yeah, that's not mine. Just so y'all know, that's not my beverage of choice. I was left in here. Maybe hint a little insight on why this thing was wrecked. Who knows? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? 98 RAV4, what I'm calling the Rad 4. My wife is calling it the Rough 4. Like I said, man, she's the size of a side-by-side essentially, you know, and I'm really eager to do some overlanding. I'm really eager to do some, like, obviously Toyota Jamboree. Just really excited to go freaking take this thing off-road and just see its capabilities. There's not a huge aftermarket availability for this, so that'll be kind of a challenge. Well, as always, guys, if you have made it this far, then please like this video, consider subscribing. Stay tuned for, obviously, the Rad 4 build and what's going to become of this. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think we should do. What's the first thing I should do outside of probably trying to get this straight? But yeah, just give me your questions, comments, concerns down below. And like I said, stay tuned for this because this, regardless, should be entertaining. But hey, you know, we'll see you on the next one. See you when we see you.